Depending on the level of talent of the young dancers, Abby Lee Miller regrets being so harsh. In an upcoming interview with ABC News Juju Chang, the disgraced dance teacher acknowledges that her harsh training methods on the reality TV show Dance Moms may have been a little excessive. Her teaching methods propelled her to popularity in the early 2010s. When you look back, do you think you would take back any or all of the harshness? In the teaser for Thursday's episode of Impact X Nightline, Chang poses this question. Without a doubt, Miller, 58, responds. Yes, I would. The reality TV star says, no matter how hard I was on the kid, they weren't gonna get it. They simply lacked the necessary skill. Chang, 58, explains, you're saying you regret it, not because you hurt the kid's feelings, but because it was pointless. Miller, who paused to consider her statement, asserts that she merely intended to assist them in realizing their full potential and didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. She says, I want them to be better, the best version of themselves. In recent years, a number of the former cast members of the Lifetime series have opened up about their experiences working with the Abby Lee Miller Dance Company, frequently disclosing negative information about their former instructor. Maddie Ziegler, who was one of Miller's favorite dancers, talked candidly about her choice to leave the toxic environment in 2016 in a 2022 interview with Cosmopolitan. I thought, this isn't for me. She remembered saying, I can't do this, adding that Miller was distraught over her leaving. She said, I haven't spoken to her since. I feel content. Chloe Lukasiak, meanwhile, recently told Page Six that she now looks back on her time on the program with appreciation, even though Miller's harsh criticism made her feel like she wasn't enough growing up. Before Lifetime's Dance Moms, the reunion special, the reality star, now 22 years old, stated on Page Six Virtual Reality podcast, I am so grateful that I experienced the show exactly as I did because it's made me into who I am. For more, my love, on Page Six. After every dance competition, Ziegler usually topped Miller's iconic pyramid ranking, giving Lukasiak the impression that she was always second best. She also thinks that Miller manufactured her childhood feud with Ziegler in order to boost ratings, even though it had a bad effect on the then-tweens. While Lukasiak believes that Miller's strategy of setting the two girls against one another was unnecessary, it did help her become more aware of her feelings. She remarked, I feel really empathetic toward other people, which is one thing I'm really grateful for having experienced what I experienced on the show. One thing I feel like I really took away from the show is that I'm always really aware of their emotions and how they're feeling and just checking in on people, and being very observant of the world around me.